Hi, my loves. How are we doing? All right. A love story that is meant to teach you to let go is the theme of this reading. Okay. So, per usual, I go long in detail for a reason. So, if none of this applies to you, sits right with you, you don't want to hear what I have to say, that is completely okay. I will be back some other time. Okay. I feel like this reading is going to be, I'm going to be honest, a whirlwind of emotions. Regardless, again, of however this story is playing out between you and another person, this person was meant to teach you to let go. So I'm really going to let my guides lead the way on this reading to see what's going on. And like I always say, I'm here to confirm the situation, confirm how you're feeling, not tell you how to feel. Let me just start though overall. What is the overall energy as far as, again, this person, this love story is meant to teach you to let go. Literally, you're dealing with the runner and chaser, please. Yeah, and I feel like, again, this could truly be about a soul tie between you and another person. Clearly, the both of you are in some form of separation as of right now. And what does, soul tie, twin flame, whatever verbiage you want to use, what do they teach you? Detachment. To love yourself, to, honor yourself, to come into union with yourself, not with your person or even other people. You are meant to choose yourself on every aspect you look at, whether it is your own family, your person, your job, even if it's not people, maybe it's certain addictions or certain things you've been attached to, you've been too comfortable in a while. This person has really taught you to chase after the things you really want authentically in your life. Not just your wants, but your needs. You have to do it on your own. This person immediately with that runner energy has always ran from you. It's to break your codependency, whether you like to hear that or not. Air. So I've been Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could be you and this person. I've been picking up a lot of air energy in my readings anyways. Yeah, but with that air energy, it's all about truth, clarity, manipulation. So this person really did hurt you in some form of ways. Toxic right there. With that air energy, I feel like you could possibly be dealing, then I got proposal. You could have always dealt with a masculine that, told you all the right things, but never did the right things with you. They would run the moment it was time to take action. And then, as I said, action, fire energy came out, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Again, it could be you, could be this person. But again, this person with that fire energy would always, would always kind of come into your life impulsively. But then logically, again, with that air energy would come in and they would run. There is something about with this person. In the moment, every time they would come into your life, it can never work for some reason. Again, this person's not off the hook, and this is not a reading of, well, this gives this person a right to do what they've done. No, but again, what people fail to realize about soul ties is, again, this may hurt some feelings. People are so quick to say, well, that's my person, that's my twin flame, that's my soulmate, that is my wife, my husband, whatever the case is. But when it comes to actually facing the lessons of a soul tie, especially during separation, you don't want to hear it. They're in the wrong. They're controlling, they're toxic. So are you in your own right. Codependency, a lot of people don't want to hear it. It is a form of control. It is a form of toxicity. And let's be real, when you're very codependent, you don't realize you're doing it, but you're this collective, because again, you're the chaser energy. That is a form of control. And when things are out of your control, what soul ties teach you, you react. So there may have been a history of the two of you always reacting out of impulse. This person's not off the hook if they were definitely the type to tell you all the right things but never do the right things. But again, this person it is a love story of teaching you how to let go. As much seems harsh off the top, I feel like you guys had a beautiful love story together at one point. Pain. Yeah, this person definitely did teach you pain. Why, and with that runner energy, and I always get asked this, well, they put me in pain. You don't think they are in pain? Why do masculine energies like this run? Because all they've ever known love to be was painful. They have never healed. You taught them a very valuable lesson in their own right too. But this reading's about teaching you to let go, not just of your person, but several things in your life. And I think when you think of this pain with this person, what you really think about is what they put you through and how they messed you up. And very much, well, yes, they could have been. But it's meant to release toxic things around your life too. This person, this reading I feel like is going to hopefully shift your perception. And it's not about forgive this person, take them back. This is not what this reading's about. Shift your perception on why did they put you through this. It's to get rid of not just this person and their BS, but other things in your life. Yeah, retreat, get away, new experience, please. So you can have new experiences and it's because of this person. And that's where this air energy is coming in. It's all about perception right here. I'm also kind of getting hanged man energy out of this collective. If you do your own tarot, readings or something, you could be picking up a lot of the hangman for some of you. 555 on my timer. Let me see what else. I love you. That's what I'm saying. I think this person did I'm going to tell you all the right things, but then you got communication coming. I do feel like you are going to hear. I don't think you're hearing from this person right now at all. Yeah. Oh, wow. Then I got fertility right there. Let me see what this fertility, blessings, pregnancy. Oh, fast movement. Ooh, this third party. Okay, I'm going. This reading may be a giant trigger warning. I'm going to be honest. You may not know it yet, but maybe your person could be involved with somebody else. They could have already moved on, with something committed. Or if you don't know, I feel like there could be some form of, for some of you, somebody could be pregnant here. Or if pregnancy is not a thing, you're going to hear maybe your person really is about to literally start over with their life. But you're going to receive some form of communication with this fast movement. I feel like there is something this person's going to come forward about. Shut up. Yeah, this has something to do with a karmic partner, past life lessons. I think your person is attached to a karmic. I truly think you and this person are true soul ties so far, if this is your reading. Let me do a couple more. Would I just say fresh start? I'm not going to lie. I'm picking up Sagittarian season. Something is about to take off. That is at the end of this year. But for everybody, this reading's going to be different. I feel like I've been naturally picking up a lot of masculines won't come through towards their feminines till fall time. So for a lot of you for this reading, you have probably never heard from this person probably at all this summertime. Don't make this detail fit. Maybe the latest you've heard from them springtime. For some of you, you probably haven't heard from this person at all since last year. There has been some distance here. Oh, within a few months. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting Scorpio season pushing towards the end of the year. Wrong timing. This is going to be a sad story. I will say that immediately. But there is again, wait. Yeah, trust in divine timing. The universe has your back. Trust the process. I'm going to see what this person's really up to with this reading. But there is some form of community. Because I was trying to look for. But in a way, as bad as it sounds, this kind of feels like this is going to come through as a reminder of this person will always, unfortunately, be your right person, completely wrong time. That truly the two of you are meant to... Possibly you may have a decision real big coming up of truly letting this person go. Not just detaching, but like I said, I will keep going with this reading to get all the deets in. So let's go ahead and get going with that. But yeah, for a lot of you may hear soon that somebody's pregnant. Or again, if pregnancy is not a thing, there is something, again, this person's starting a fresh start in their life, okay? To really confirm more if this is really your reading, I want to see what deck I wanted to use. I'm going to start with this collective. I want to see how are you feeling specifically towards this person. And again, like I said, I'm here to confirm how you're feeling, not tell you how to feel, okay? So I really want to start with you. How are you feeling about this person? How's this collective feeling about this person currently? Heart of betrayal, and then a loyal companion. So not good. You do look, again, pain. You still look at this person as all they've ever done is put you through pain. Again, this has something to do with they've really betrayed your loyalty in this case. So I feel like this collective definitely chased your energy. You have, even during this time of separation, truly, I don't think this collective, you haven't really moved on since this person. Again, I'm still, tapping into how are you feeling towards this person. You've always been loyal, even during the times of separation. Yes, you may have went on, dates with other people, or, try to see other people. And I always say with true soul ties, especially feminine energies like yourselves, gender doesn't matter, when you truly know you haven't really detached from your person or truly moved on, going on a date, you feel like in a funny way you're cheating on your person, even though you guys haven't been talking, even if this person's done you wrong, doesn't matter. In a way, something doesn't feel right. And I feel like that's something this collective you've always embodied. You've always felt like, in a funny way, you were cheating on your person even when they've hurt you the most. You try to move on, but again, it's not a sign of, one second. Sorry, the wind literally pushed my door open. Sign, literally doors are opening up for this collective. So that's where I'm saying, like, even though this may be a sad kind of story a little bit, there is doors, other opportunities going to be opening up for you. But anyways, as I was saying, back to how are you feeling about this person, I think there is something about, again, what kind of sticks out to you the most is you were devoted towards this person. This person, even during separation, was never devoted towards you. Makes me curious if they've always been the type to, go towards other people when it comes to romantically or even lustfully. It doesn't matter. To you, that is a sign of they've hurt me. If this is my person, my soul tie, why would they choose other people? I've always chosen them. What the F? True resentment here from this collective, I will say. What else is going on? Yeah, the battlefield, fights, disagreements, not on the same page, exactly. And I think you're starting to make peace with the situation right now. Not saying you're forgiving this person, because I think you are, thinking of how many times they betrayed you. They betrayed your trust, okay? But clearly, I think that you and this person wanted different things. Like I said, you were 100% devoted to this person. For some reason, I'm picking up that song, Hopelessly Devoted. Can't think of her name, but it's from Greece. Hope. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed our love aside. I'm hopelessly devoted to you. And again, I think in the nice way, you've always blamed this person for always being devoted towards them, when in reality, especially if you were like that during separation or during the break, you guys weren't talking, that part's not your person's fault. Now, do I feel like there was infidelity here? Let me see. Strangely lonely, and then heavy burden. I think that's the thing you don't know. Again, don't make these fit. I don't think you know if there's been infidelity. I think you may have your moments where you kind of question it. But I don't think you know anything. But you do know, even during, again, separation, this person's always moved on from you or always been messing around with other people, and it's really triggered you. Again, this is a message of this person is teaching you to truly let go. And that even means this person's teaching you to let go of burdens and old baggages that are not meant for you. Got a notification sign. How else is this collective? How are you feeling? Planetary vibes, connection with the cosmos. That even all this, you still, don't make it fit, have this belief, that fire energy tapped over again. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, a lot of passion you still have for this person, a lot of fire. You are still hopelessly devoted to them in some form or fashion. Even with all this resentment and anger, I don't blame you. If this person has chosen other women or other men, again, doesn't matter, over this connection, again, I'm getting more lustfully and romantically. This is like so you may even have your moments where you do question, is this even my soul tie? Because this doesn't make, I feel like the best thing I could feel this collective, you look at this person, is it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense how I feel so connected. I can't physically or even emotionally move on, but yet they get to go do how it doesn't make sense. I think you understand, the past returns, coming together, returning home. You can't let the past go, even still, and it frustrates you. I think you can't let this person go. But I will say, for this collective, I think you have let a lot of things go in your life because of this person, whether it is family, friends, smoke, maybe it's drinking, maybe it's certain addictions, nicotine, whatever the case is. Like, I think this person, painting roses red, and then the grasp of greed right here, correcting, improving something, trying to fix it, making the best out of a bad situation. So I'm saying, I think this, because of this person, don't make it fit. You know this deep down. You have gotten your shit together because of the pain this person puts you through. And unfortunately, true twin flame soul ties, it takes for your person to break you apart in order for you to elevate into this, to the cosmos, to the celestial beings. You feel used by this person. You don't feel like this person loves you. I'm going to be honest. You really do not feel like this person even respects you. I think that this person's came in and out of your life before. They would do the, I'm going to try to, fix this. I think they put, images in your head or words in your head that things are going to be fixed. And then boom, no, they don't. Just kidding. They pull away from you. They take from you. And I have to say this, and this may be TMI. I always try to tell my clients, when it comes to true soul ties, every time they come back in your energy, do what you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but stop sleeping with your person every time they come into your life. And I feel like that's what this collective does. Because what happens when you do that, I don't care what anybody says, you are giving your energy to that person. I don't care in your mind if it's not that deep, too deep, I don't care. No, make this person work for you physically. And that's what I feel like in the nicest way, this collective, I feel like you have always are on your knees for. I'm kind of getting the devil card out of this collective when it comes to this. In a way, you become very obsessive. You're like on your knees for this person. I think you look at this person as extremely attractive, very irresistible in a funny way. You kind of did feed their ego in some form or fashion. But I think, this person, and that's where you both have never been on the same page. This person did take this as you were stroking their ego, where you took it as love. But you guys have never communicated that. And it would always end so viciously. Communication, as I said that, are you kidding me? You guys have never had that communication about how you truly felt about each other. Do not make that fit. It's like, in a way, it's like, yes, I always say true soul ties, you could read each other's minds, but not really. You both have, again, never communicated that. Sleepless nights. Breaking point, all-consuming worries. And I always say, again, TMI, when you truly get involved with somebody like this, again, I don't care what anybody says, you are giving your energy to that person. I think every time this person would come into your life, there would be physical warning signs, whether you weren't sleeping properly, you were constantly anxious when this person would come into your life. And again, I know this person broke you and hurt you. But this person was teaching you that your way of keeping love, because you just want love, was not the way to do it, babes. It needs to come in organically. You and this person during this time of separation never came into each other's lives organically. You guys always forced it. And let's be real, codependency is a form of control. You want things to work in your way. You have to have that person or that thing. So you will put your whole spirituality, your life on the line for that person. This collective, you were on the verge of doing that. And the universe said no. And it's okay to be angry about that because it costs you the love of your life. I get it. I totally get it. This is gut-wrenching. I feel for this collective, but try to understand. Again, this is a perception of move your perception a little bit. Sometimes love doesn't come in the story that you want. Sometimes it's meant to teach you the harshest lesson. This person wasn't meant to break you. It was meant to empower you. This reading, I have a weird feeling this will be a sad story. I hope not. We'll see. But Especially if we saw at the beginning of the reading, if we're seeing pregnancy and all. Could you accept that in the nicest way? You can hold as much anger and disappointment as you want. You haven't accepted it. And it's okay. It takes... All right. One more. Radiant sun, confidence, success, enthusiasm, optimism, and fulfillment. That's what I'm saying. Consuming passion. It's you. You still have all this desire toward, as much as they've hurt you. And that's where I feel like this may get sad, because this collective, regardless, part of you still feels like this could be fixable. It may take time. You may know that. You may not be an overnight fix, but there's something, a part of you still believe that one way or another, maybe down the road or even sooner and later, doesn't matter, that something will come forward and be fixed. There is still this belief here, but I think deep down, you still got some old baggage and, burdens to let go of because of this person. I will say this collective, you're very self-aware, but you're not aware of the lessons of what this person's teaching you. And the sad thing, again, like I said about true soul ties, it's really about letting go. And sometimes it may be that burden of letting go of this person. And are you ready for that? But we'll keep going. Like I said, this was just how you felt towards this person. Now let me see, how does your person feel? Let's see what's really going on. How is this person... How's this person feeling about this beautiful collective? How are this person feeling? Let me just start with 4 cards. So I got Forever Yours, Creeping Doubt, Star, Lone Wolf. So right now, they must be very alone right now. And if they're not single, they're definitely isolated right now. I think your person's still in the midst of questioning everything. And like I said in the beginning of the reading, I feel like for this reading, for some of you, this could come Scorpio season at least. And that's kind of what I'm feeling for this reading. So I will say this person as of right now does not feel that need to run towards you as of right now. They're watching you. I will say that. I think this person is starting to wake up a little bit towards this connection, but especially if there is some form of pregnancy involved or third party situation, or again, if they're in the spot of starting over in their life, they are a little worried. It's like they are scared to tell you. It's like they know there is something there between the two of you, but I'm going to be honest. I think and again, I'm speaking through your person's shoes a little bit. There has been so much toxicity between the two of you, and I think they're in this spot. They're trying to take inner accountability for themselves. They don't know if this could be fixed because they know they've done a lot of damages. For some of you, you could be doing your own business or doing something online. There is something about this person's watching you thrive, and I'm hearing that. I'm proud of you. I will say this person, despite of the toxicities really between the two of you, this person has always believed in you. I will say that they've always pushed you towards your goals. They've always said you could do it. I feel like regardless, don't make this detail fit, they've always cheered you on. They've really been watching you, but from a good light. This is not a masculine that preys on your downfall. This is someone that's like, they really want you to be happy. Let me confirm this lone wolf. What's going on with this singlehood I'm feeling? What's going on? Got another notification sign. Born healer. Awakening your vision to magic. That's what I just said. This person's starting to wake up. So for some of you, they could be in the process of going through some form of breakup or a breakthrough with somebody. That's what I'm saying. You could truly be a healer. And true soul ties, most feminines, you're healers. And so whether it is tarot, spell work, whatever it is in your personal mission work, and I think that's what you're doing, is some form of mission work. And this person is starting to follow your lead, but in their own little path. So it makes me curious. For some, again, I don't think this collective, you're quite aware of any of this yet. They may have gotten a job or opportunity that may have, get them to go far away. all seeing eye, truth, clarity, perspective. As I said that with the creeping down, if they were to tell you what the next step of their life is, they're scared that in their way, they don't want to let you go. I will say this, I want to cry. All of a sudden, I can feel it. You ever feel it in your nose, at the tip of your nose, when you know a cry is about? I feel it like right here. For some of you, that could be a sign you may be feeling the need to cry. Okay, the T in Miss Winter stuck. Something, again, this collective, you don't know about it yet. You don't know about whether it is pregnancy or they got some form of opportunity to, again, like I said at the beginning of this reading, to really start over in their life. It would have to be without you. They are terrified. That's where I don't feel like it would come till Scorpio. And winter time could even be very significant for the both of you. But regardless, I'm hearing one of you could you could be a winter baby. That's another thing I'm hearing. But regardless, if you were to find out what this new step is, they are scared. You'd be like, I have to let you go. Not in a bad way, but they are terrified. This person is scared. I'm okay. Now that crying, I feel sick to my stomach. I feel nauseous. Rising star. The cosmos, they have this belief in this love. I think what's sad, it's maybe that too little too late. Sacrifice a difficult decision. I'm telling you, unfortunately, I think this person's in this position. They are making a decision right now. Do they choose you or this new life they're about to start? Let me keep going. You want to know what the number one thing I think this collective or this person they love about this collective? You know how to make dead things come alive. True witchy I'm talking to. You know how to make energy come to life again. You're free in a way that they've never met anybody that you are. Nothing chains you down. Even though, yes, you could have been a codependent person, you could have really chased this energy, this person really does look at you as you're free. And that's another reason I feel like they've always been scared of commitment with you. In a way, I feel like this person, their own right, has always had these doubts that you would leave them behind, that you would break their heart. So this person, I do think, struggles with a little bit of self-worth. They never felt like they're good for you. And I hear that, and I know that sounds like an eye roll, but let's be real. Anybody that treats another person like shit, that's a way of projection. They project it onto you, and they know that. But I think, again, they've gotten an opportunity to start over with a new life, and they're concerned if you would be willing to come with them. And again, I'm getting two different things for this collective. Either it could be, and again, you don't know this yet. It could be pregnancy. Somebody's pregnant here, or they got a job opportunity. Yeah, literally roll the dice, take a risk. Risky situation. That's what cleanup crew. That's what I'm saying. They are really, the number 12 could be significant. They are really nervous. They know they're going to have to talk to you about this. They still have that urge. It's that, oh gosh, like they are really terrified of losing you. This would be the moment you would leave them behind. Battle wounds, an ongoing battle, hurt in the past, weary, guarded. They know you're guarded. But I also do feel like, again, and I'll say this is an excuse, I think this person's had some serious issues when it comes to relationships in their past. Soulmate. Attracting your tribe soul contracts. I don't think you were their tribe, but I feel like it may be too late. This person is always I feel like have had genuine relationships, not just with love, but friends. Maybe this person, again, don't make it fit, has never really kept people long-term in their lives. Maybe they have one person, but I feel like friends, family, they only are attached to your person for a short period of time and it disappears. Same thing with this lone wolf. Maybe they were in a relationship, but it was only for a short period of time. And that seems to be a habit with this person. I think a lot of it is, again, in this person's own right, they've always been codependent on on other people. Other people have always been latched onto your person, where for once they needed you, they didn't like that because it like hurt their ego a little bit, so they would always run from you. So in a subtle way, this person, not to trigger this collective, they did look at you as too much at one point. Do they now? No. One more. Oh, karmic ties in ancient history. That's what I'm saying. This person, and they're starting to know that this person knows you guys have shared some form of past life together, but that's where I'm saying karmic relationship right here. Karmic situations or debt. I'm telling you, like, and what's fun, I think there's somebody pregnant here, because look at this. This is your person. This is the karmic. There's pregnancy here. For others of you, again, if pregnancy's not a thing, it kind of was swiftly picking up a job opportunity of some form, like maybe they'll have to go across the country, the state. There is going to be some distance. And and do I think this person's with this karmic or in the process of breaking off with this karmic? Yes. But I think I see what's happening with this collective you're going to be faced with is your person's going to be co-parenting with this karmic. And could you accept that? And if not, that is okay, but it's going to be gut-wrenching. I'm going to be honest. Let's be real, true soul ties. This is not unusual that I hear this, to hear that the love of your life procreated a family with somebody else. It's going to be gut-wrenching. And again, do not make this fit. I don't think this collective, you know this yet. You may, and if not, that may be a fast movement. You may hear maybe something through mutuals or online. I think you're about to hear something. But I do think you're going to receive communication on this person. This person may do yes, I'm having a baby on the way, but are you able to come with me? This is going to, again, this person is teaching you to let go. I want to cry. I really want to cry, because I feel like this will be the breaking point for this collective. Of, oh my gosh, I really can't come with you. This is not the story I wanted, and I don't blame you. Would you play stepmommy or stepdaddy? If you don't want to do that, that is okay. To know that somebody else has chosen to start a life like that with somebody else, regardless if there's a breakup, it's still going to haunt you. And again, if you do, I think you have a big decision coming up. This is pregnancy involved. Like I said, small few of you has something to do with the job. And if it has something to do with a job, this person may put that hard, come with me, and could you leave your life behind? Especially the mission work that you've built up for yourself, the business, the mental, clarity. Could you truly do it? This is a love story of they are teaching you to literally let them go. And could you do it? Let me see. Scorpio season, that it made me emotional. I feel gut. Like even though there is so much resentment towards this person, this may be the icing on the cake of, damn, this is really done. Let me see now. I want to use my dog deck. Dogs represent loyalty. There's something about loyalty here. Dogs could even be very significant to you. You and this person could have, for some of you, had a dog together or thought about getting a dog. Something about a dog is very significant. One second. Okay, let's see Scorpio season. What is this person's intentions? How is this going to play out? Ace of Cups. The strength, Scorpio season I feel like this is, I said, I'm going to check that because I was feeling the end of the year, and I feel like, honestly, that's when things for this collective are going to take off. But you are going to receive something from this person during Scorpio season. I think they're trying with that Ace of Cups. They're going to try to come into union with you. I think that, like I said, currently they're waking up to this connection. They're understanding what this connection's really about. They're really going to offer you something. I will say, I don't think this person's going to try to manipulate you. I think they're going to tell you the truth of what's going on. But again, I felt that, can you come with me? Eight of Cups. Then I got the Eight of Swords right here. That's what I'm saying. This person is not ready to let you go. The number 8 could be very significant. You could be seeing a lot of 8s, 8888, 888 here. 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, sign. I feel like, though, wherever this story goes, whatever decision this collective you do make, you are going to be okay, because I do really feel like, because again, this person's teaching you to let go. 8 of Cups, that's all about walking away from things that don't serve you. It is a gut-wrenching card because it's about walking away from things sometimes you're not ready to walk away from. As much as this collective, you have had, are holding resentment, you do think of this person as they betrayed you, there is still that confidence, that sun energy out of you that it'll be fixed one way or another. There may be a type of, could this really be fixed? And for a lot of you, I don't think it will. And I think this person knows that. Parakeets are very significant. The Wheel of Fortune came up in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, there's a Fool. They're literally starting a new journey. Parenthood over here for your person. They are going to ask with that Ace of Cups, please come with me. But I think it'll be too late. And again, as far as their next intentions, I think at that point they've officially walked away from the karmic. They have walked away from their Ace of Cups. Like as far as just the relationship itself, it's done. But I'm going to be honest, has this person changed themselves with that Eight of Swords and Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Not really. Not saying this person, again, is going to manipulate you, but I still feel like there is still some immaturity. I don't feel like a true emperor is coming out of here. Only because they're shifting their perception. Because, again, everything in their 3D, in their world, has gone in a way they didn't want it to go. As bad as it sounds, this sounds terrible. I don't think this person wanted to be a parent at all. I think this was kind of like, this is given like a surprise pregnancy, and it's like, wait, this isn't what I wanted. And as bad as it sounds, this person in a way is coming towards you to avoid that. Ace of Cups. Knight of Wands, as I said that, I didn't feel an emperor coming. It's very still sporadic. This person, again, your biggest problem with this person's never truly devoted themselves to you. They've never been loyal. And I think when they come in, you're going to understand that. They're still going to be hopping around. There's that Eight of Wands. Maybe, I feel like you're going to hear news soon, unfortunately for this collective, about maybe a pregnancy, or maybe hearing some form of news about your person making a mate. It's going to be a big thing happening. Don't look anything up. Let this organically come. If this is your reading, I think you're going to hear something. I think whatever you're about to hear, whether it is pregnancy, whether it is they got an opportunity, there is something about this collective with this Knight of Wands energy and Eight of Cups. You're going to finally be in like, you know what? Okay, yeah, and it may hurt for a lot of you. It may be like, you know what? That's what I needed to hear for me to walk away. This person's going to truly come in when they know your energy is gone. And again, I don't feel that till Scorpio season. That's where I'm saying it may be painful for some of you, because it may take you a couple of zodiac seasons to really recover from this, to bounce back from this. For others of you, it may be just a switch of hat, be like, that's all I needed to hear, I'm done. It may come a little bit sooner than Scorpio. I feel like for a lot of you, I'm hearing Scorpio season's going to be, you're going to hear from them, which is what, October through November? Yeah. Eight of Swords. Death, as I said, that's Scorpio season right there. Sign. I feel like, too, for a lot of you, like I said, I felt the end of the year as well. But again, Scorpio season, that will be a time you're going, again, with your, if you want your new life, you got to sacrifice your old one. Your old life may have to be this person. This collective, you're about to take off financially with that Wheel of Fortune reverse. Maybe things right now for you are very stuck and stagnant and very bleh right now. I feel like I think you're going to be a busy, busy little bee. Okay, yeah, Five of Swords. That's what I'm saying. You could be having conflict right now when it comes to finances. Like I said, for a lot of you, if this is really a reading, you're doing some form of mission work, whether finances are stuck or you're not getting the views like you wanted to, or you're not getting the popularity like you would. It's going to come. All of this is going to start coming in literally right now, but I think things are really going to take off for you by Scorpio season. Things have been stuck and stagnant because they want you to go into more reflection over yourself. Again, more to do with codependency. Are you ready to lead the way? This is kind of slow but fast action at the same time between you and this person. I will see what actually briefly now, what to kind of confirm. I'm going to use the same deck. I really want to see specifically what is going to take off for you. Again, I'm getting more. All right, I really want to see now what is something that's going to take off. What is coming? Because as bad as this is, such a sad reading, this is going to, your life is going to take off, and that's what true unfortunate soul ties do to each other. They break you to push you further. This is only going to push you further, my babies. This situation is not meant to tear you apart. This is not the end of your world. May feel like it for a second. Shut up, Queen of Pentacles. The Tower, what did I just say? This is, why do Tower moments happen? Because you're on a rocky foundation. That mindset needs to break apart. And what needs to break apart, unfortunately, if this is really your reading so far, and if this is going to come into the fruition like I think it will for this collective, what needs to break apart is your love story with this person. This is meant to get you here. This person's meant to set you free. Oh my God, why am I crying? Like, oh my God, no, I'm not supposed to be crying in the club on Sunday evening. Oh my gosh. Six of Cups in reverse. It's the past. I was meant to teach you this. This is like, I think honestly, Scorpio season, for a lot of you, you may say goodbye to this person for good. For some of you, if you are okay, but I don't think this person has grown enough. Have they evolved because of you? Yes. I think they have become softer, this person, because of you. And that's, I'm bringing that up for a reason. Not that this person was mean, but this person maybe wasn't the most empathic person, especially if they treated you like crud. I feel like they've done that to other people, but most importantly, I think this person's done it to themselves. You have truly taught this person to be softer. And I think this is coming in. Again, this is a love story about letting them go. Do you really want to be set free? You want to be successful? Maybe it's the past you have to let go of. This Eight of Wands, shut up. This was meant to put you to a higher purpose, which is going after the things you truly got notification sign, the things that you want out of life, your business, the new love. Unfortunately, maybe you're not ready to hear yet. Maybe it's to get you that house, that car. This was to get you out of your own way financially. I don't need to pull anymore for this. It was meant to get you to your Queen of Pentacles, stability. You're going to be the person that's going to have it all. And it's not just about materialistic things, but unfortunately, this is the message of, if you want to get to your Queen of Pentacles, the past cannot come with you. If you want your new life, the Death card, you got to sacrifice your old one. And this person right now, unfortunately, is scared that you're going to sacrifice it for your new life. But I'm going to get my quote cards out, because I think, one second. Sorry, I had to go find my deck. I really want to use my quote. I haven't done quote cards in a long time. Oh, gosh. Here we are. Anyways, I haven't done quote cards in a long time, and I needed to. I was getting so upset. And again, I feel like, unfortunately, for this collective, and I see this sometimes with, again, twins, is, again, it's not about coming to union with your person. It's about coming to union with yourself. And, baby, this person, the beautiful part about the story, they're pushing you to your union for yourself. You're about to have a life. And I think that's what this person has taught you, is like, you needed to break apart to build yourself up again. As much as, yes, you can hate your person, you can resent them, you can go through anger, you can go through all of what I'm feeling at this moment. You could go through all that. But the one beautiful part is they literally had to get you out there. You were never going to do that with this person, because, again, if through this whole reading, the way I was tapped in this collective, you begged for this person to stay, and you were very attached to them. Can't. And this is the final stage of you're still unfortunately attached and it's time to let them go. And it's not your fault. This person made a decision to do what they have to do with other people. And this is the story that is being unfolded right now. So, what does this person got to say? I just got emotional. Literally, I fear you will never forgive me. And I don't think, like I said, it's a betrayal thing. I think it's going to be gut-wrenching that they're starting a family with somebody else. Regardless if they're going to be together or not, doesn't matter. It's like you wanted that position first. I don't blame you. Other people were interfering and trying to control me. I think this person is breaking chains of no longer being controlled. Especially if they're in the process of going through a breakup or a breakthrough with somebody. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. That's this person right now. They don't know how to confront this. They have no idea how to confront you. I never want to see you again. You hurt me. I wasn't planning on having anything serious when we met, sign, but I can't deny I'm falling for you. Maybe I feel like this was a memory, this person, maybe you told this person I never want to see you again. Maybe they told you that. Again, I think you guys have always had spats in the end. You are so beautiful inside and out. That's what I'm saying. This person watches you. They love your soul. They think you're extremely attractive. I struggle with revealing my true feelings and emotions, but I love you more than you think. And that's what I'm afraid of, even Scorpio season. As much as they are going to come in with honesty about what, is going on behind closed doors, I think this person's still going to hold back with how they truly feel. And that's where I'm saying it may truly be a goodbye. Because I still don't think this person's going to come in and offer you everything that you were kind of hoping for. I hurt myself by letting you go. Yeah, this person's going through it right now. I am so sorry for messing everything up. You deserve so much more. Yeah, and I truly believe that. I think this person is like, gosh, my person deserves better than me. So I'm going to be honest maybe this person may tell you goodbye. They know you'll never take them back for this. Please be patient because I am still afraid of commitments. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This person is still not in their emperor energy. I don't think they will be for a minute. And I'm going to be honest, if pregnancy is a thing, I don't mean to trigger this collective. If this is something in the future you still want back, I think truly in this case scenario, having a baby, whether again gender doesn't matter, being a parent will put them in their masculine energy. It wasn't the karmic. It wasn't, but you pushed them into that. This collective, again, shift your perspective because of this person. You made them a better person. They're going to become softer. Naturally, I'm not a parent, but I've heard when you become a parent, naturally you become softer. You've already pushed that onto them. You've taught them to be kinder to people, to love hard, no matter what, no matter the traumas. And this person will never forget that. You possibly have a goodbye coming up, Scorpio season. For others of you, it's going to be a while. I mean, I really do feel like this could potentially be a goodbye thing. Got a notification sign. Let me get initials now. First, last, middle names. This is specific, so this better be both of you, okay? X, Y, A, T, D, L, that's an M, but I got a W there as well. R, P, L, E, Z, M, O, Q, Q, I. Let me just do a couple more and then I'll get into dates. S, B, B. BB. B is your name. Could be your name. Significant memories, birthdays, upcoming ones. I brought up winter and Scorpio season. I'm only going to do a few of these. 26th to 28th, winter, summer. The 2nd, October, spring. January, November, Scorpio season, Valentine's Day, April, and then the 19th. Okay. All right, that's all I have for you guys. I love you guys. Good luck on this one. But, baby, this is going to hurt, but this is going to push you on ways you can even imagine. I really have faith for this collective. Your life is getting started right now, but unfortunately, it may be completely without this person. Bye, my